Could this be the first electrically heated E61 group head? This is the latest release from ECM, the Synchronika II. It is the flagship not just for ECM, but also benchmark for many other coffee machine brands. ECM represents a blend of tradition and innovation, delivering high-end espresso machines that appeal to those who value quality, style, and the art of espresso making. Hey guys, I'm Hazim from Lamarsa, and today I'll be doing a first impression on the ECM Synchronika II. So it will be a quick overview of the Synchronika II, and we may release a more in-depth of the Synchronika II once we have more info and more time to play with it. The Synchronika II may look the same as the previous Synchronika, but not quite. They have added some features that are obvious and also not so obvious. So first, the design is still the same classic premium look. Mirror polished stainless steel, very expensive mirror if I have to say so myself. It simply looks classy, still beautiful in my opinion. From the top, you have a water tank access. Of course, the side panel are raised and double as a cup railing. On the front, they have a joystick valve, which has always been my favorite, and I'm glad that design stays. And they have added a symbol on each of the valve too. So on the right, you have the hot water symbol, and on the left, you have the steam symbol. And of course, there's also a boiler pressure gauge on the left, and also the pump pressure on the right. Both looks retro, just like the previous Synchronika. And the most obvious design change is basically this rotary dial over here, which is replacing the old PID control. And there's also no orange light indicator, and they've left just one green light indicator. Right below, a huge drip tray comes with a cup riser, which is always welcome if you want to make a nice cup espresso. They also have the powder coated chassis, which is of course can be found in the previous Synchronika as well. Complements really well with the polished stainless steel panels. Now, this is simply a rigorously handcrafted piece of machinery. Once again, this is definitely a testament to the German engineering. The dimensions are more or less the same. On the inside, they have stainless steel dual boilers, and they are both insulated. Capacities are the same for the water tank and also for the boilers as the previous Synchronika. Alright, so let's take a look at the all-new OLED display. The dial feels really nice and solid, very ergonomic I have to say. And as you can see, by just scrolling the dial, you can actually turn on or off your pre-infusion very quickly, and also turn on and off your steam boiler. To get into the menu, just double click, and you have an array of features. Now let's start with the brew temperature. Alright, click on it and you can set it all the way from 85 degrees to 99 degrees. I don't know why you would want to brew it at 99, but you can if you want to. Leave it at 94 degrees. You also have steam enable, which is the same. Turn on or turn off your steam boiler. Steam temperature, you can bring it down to 115 degrees and all the way to 134. I'm going to leave it there because I like it nice and strong. You also have pre-infusion. You can turn it on or turn it off. Press one more time, it will get you to the active pre-infusion. You can set it all the way to 10 seconds. I'm going to turn this one off. And passive, you can do it all the way to 60 seconds. I'm just going to leave it to maybe about 3 seconds. Alright. Next, you have eco mode. You can turn it off, of course, or go all the way to 600 minutes. Basically, once you set your desired time, it will turn off all the heating elements. You also have cleaning reminder to remind you when you should clean your machine after a certain number of shots. You can reset your reminder. Advanced user settings. If you want all the advanced settings not to be visible, you can turn it off. I'm just going to leave it on. Next, we have filter reminder. Filter reminder is to remind you when you can change your filter for your water tank. So you can do it up to 200 liters. Timer enable, basically when you want to auto on or off your machine, which you can set in your scheduling. Clock set, basically to set the time, so it's 3:49 now on a Wednesday, which is the time of our shooting day. Tank mode, so off if you want to use plumb in, and on if you want to use the tank. Obviously we are using the tank right now. Temperature unit, so Celsius or Fahrenheit. We're in Malaysia, so I'm going to stick to Celsius. Last but not least, we have the coffee offset correction. So you can set it 10 degrees above or below your desired temperature. Why would you need this? Well, basically, the water from the boiler, when it travels down to your pot, it tends to lose temperature. So by setting it maybe a few degrees above, you will get your desired temperature by the time it reaches the puck. Synchronika has always been one of the best domestic machines in the market. But what makes Synchronika II different? Apart from the OLED display, it also comes with a fast heat-up mode. This is something that you have probably seen in the Profitec Move and Profitec Drive. Now it's on the Synchronika II, and we also did some tests with the fast heat-up mode on the Synchronika II to see how fast it actually is. Now, ECM claimed that it can heat up within 6.5 minutes. After our very own testing, it actually performed faster. It was actually under 5 minutes, and to be exact, 4 minutes and 50 seconds. This is made possible with a new heating cartridge in the E61 group head. This is probably the first of its kind to have an electrically heated E61 group head. I might be wrong, but please let me know down in the comments below. But what it means is basically the group is heated in two ways. Through thermal siphon, which is how E61 group head is usually heated up, and also through the heating cartridge. This is definitely convenient for those who are in a rush and just want a quick cup of espresso. Just flick the switch, go and take a quick shower, and you can brew your espresso when you're done. The steaming power is unquestionably terrific. Up to 2 bars, and yes, it does not break a sweat at all. Recovery time after steaming is pretty quick. It doesn't dip below 1.5 and straight away goes back up. So back-to-back shots with the Synchronika II, no problemo. And the commercial rotary pump is one of the best and most silent from my very own experience. Just listen to this. Sure, design-wise it may look the same, but when it's already so good looking, there's only so much that you can change. I'm actually glad that some design remain the same, such as using the mirror polished stainless steel, the joystick valve, the ECM logo at the front and at the back. And they have actually updated the silver colored PID to the all-new OLED display. And with the rotary dial, I feel like it is much more user-friendly than the buttons. But what do you think? Would you have preferred a facelift or a complete redesign? Or you don't mind the same classic look of the Synchronika? That's it for today. We hope you enjoyed my first impressions of the Synchronika II. If you are interested to pre-order, just send us a DM or drop by our showroom. And if you have any questions about the Synchronika II, let me know in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope to see you in the next one.